Hi everybody, my name is Jessica and this is my channel Plant Hooker. Oh, no plants today. It's bake day. I know I haven't made a baking video in a very long time. I think March. Because, well, work. And here in Cape Breton, for some odd reason, very few people are born in the spring. People tend to be born during the fall and winter more so than in spring and summer. But we have a birthday to go to tomorrow, so I'm making a double batch of Rice Krispie squares. In the bio will be the recipe, and it'll be for like a single batch. What I'm doing today is a double batch. So if you want to watch the whole video to learn how to make a double batch, thank you very much. I really much appreciate it. But if you don't want to watch the whole video and you just want the recipe, it's right in the description box. So then that way you don't have to sit through this whole thing. But in the in the description box, it will be like a single recipe, not a double. So first things first, we start off with half a cup of margarine. I'm using the Nutiva coconut margarine. It is one of the healthiest margarines I have ever been able to find. Second best would have to be the Earth Balance, but even the Nutiva puts this to shame because this still has canola oil in it. While the Nutiva is just coconut oil. That's it. And coconut oil is one of the best plant-based oils for you, next to olive oil and cold pressed avocado. So we put this in. Normally I don't need as big a pot, but because I'm making a double, I need the big pot. So I'll just put this in a pot and we let it melt. And then you'll also want to add with the margarine 6 cups of marshmallows. These are not your typical marshmallows. This kind of marshmallow are the dandies. So they're plant-based. They're non-GMO. There's no gelatin in them. I think this is pretty much, unless you have a seaweed allergy, and everybody can eat these. You can still use regular marshmallows that you buy from the store. It is entirely up to you. I prefer these because of my dietary issues, and I know too much. And you'll want to stir these until they melt. Yeah, so you just watch them and let them go. Oh, I think I hear Angus. Hang on 1 second. Sorry about that. A fry ended up happening outside and I had to deal with it. Apparently the chickens were mad over something with Angus and I had to separate them. Everybody's fine. Nobody got hurt. I think the chickens were trying to pick stuff off of him and he wasn't having it, so. But back to this. So we have our marshmallows and our margarine in here and they have to melt. And once they're all melted, then we'll do the next part. And it'll probably take a few minutes for them to melt. Because one thing I find about the plant-based marshmallows compared to the gelatin marshmallows is these ones will melt a little slower. I also noticed that when you're cooking them over a fire, that they don't catch fire as quick as the gelatin ones. I think it might be because, well, there's no animal products in it. It's It's tapioca starch with vanilla, carrageenan, and soy protein or agar-agar. The tapioca syrup, cane sugar, filtered water, tapioca starch, carrageenan, soy protein, and natural vanilla flavor. So that's why, because they take a little longer to melt than regular marshmallows. Yeah, and you do this just like until they're melted. I'll lift the phone up to show you what it looks like, so then you have a rough idea. Were you trying to get in the box, Celine? Oh yeah, there's an empty box there, and the cats are kind of figuring out who gets to go in and who doesn't. It smells so good. Sorry, I'm hearing something. I'm hearing one of my cats. Alright, so this should be almost ready. Oh, yeah. Turn the heat down a little bit while I talk. So you want them to be melted like this. And the next thing you're going to add is 2 teaspoons of pure vanilla extract. This is just, it's not organic, but it's the pure stuff. It's Clubhouse. I don't like to use the artificial because the artificial has carcinogens in it. And I prefer the pure vanilla extract. So you need 2 teaspoons of this. There will be lots of puffing and smoking. And then you'll want to add 10 cups of Rice Krispies. I'm spilling. This all up. Now the type of Rice Krispies that I use, it's not like your Kellogg's brand. The kind I used is a Nature's Path. This is an organic Rice Krispie recipe. It's dandy. I highly suggest it. I prefer using that kind because regular Rice Krispies has BHT in them and other carcinogens that I just don't want in my kids, and I don't want to be giving it to other people's kids just because of how I think. But you can still use regular Rice Krispies. That's fine. If you're okay with using it, it's entirely up to you. Okay. Now, next thing you'll want to do is place them. Place it in some grease dishes. I got 2 just in case this one is too much for this one. And you just basically scoop them in, and you'll have to like press them after a while. That'll be enough for this one. And this is going to get a good treat. That's not going to work. We need to move you around. There we go. Just gently press it down. My hands are clean. Just letting you guys know. It will be hot, so be careful. But yeah, you just press them down. Press them down, fill in all the corners. There we go. Okay, you can leave them out to cool, like this is fine, but if you're kind of in a rush, you can stick them in your fridge for 30 minutes. I think that's what I'm going to do. We're going to stick them in my fridge. There we go. And we'll be back in 30 minutes. Hi everybody, welcome back. It's been 30 minutes since the Rice Krispies went in the fridge, so now we get to take them out and test them. Ooh, this one came out good. This one came out really good. Which one to try first? Sorry for the noise, I wasn't prepared. Very rarely am I prepared. Look at this. Oh my god. I haven't had homemade Rice Krispies in so long. These are so good. The kids are gonna love these. If I don't eat them all on them. Cat hair. Not from this, I think, because I was cuddling one of the cats earlier. So if you like the video, give me a thumbs up. If you didn't like the video, you can always give me a thumbs down. Everybody has a right to their opinion. But if you really like the video, subscribe. And as always, live long and bake on.